Hi, it's KC, and I wanted to show you how to use the system to create an email signature. Email signature is the next thing that we're going to do here. Now these are important obviously because if you're sending out an email, you may want someone to click on signature in the email to be able to contact you or fill out the form, and thus you'll be able to call them directly. So there are a couple of important things to look at here. When people go to your website, that's what's considered inbound marketing. And when you get people to click on something, when you send out an email or a text or Twitter or some type of social media post, that is called outbound marketing. And it's very important to realize that both inbound and outbound marketing can be done with this system. Why is that important? Well, what happens is the people that come to your site are really going to be based on someone deciding to do something. So someone deciding to click on your particular site. Whereas if you are sending out emails, it's a lot more proactive. Okay, the other way is just kind of waiting for them to come to your site, which may or may not happen. But this way, what you can do is you can actually create opportunity by sending out emails or sending out Twitter posts or anything like that that would allow you to do the outbound marketing part. Now, this is an email signature. As I mentioned, we're doing email signatures right now, so I'm just showing you how to do that. But again, this is outbound marketing, which is a very, very important part of how this system will work. Okay, so let's get started. So the first things first, you want to be able to create a form. Okay, we're just going to create a simple form. All right, now I'm going to call this, let's see, email signature test. Okay, and we're just going to preview the form. Okay, so now this is what it's going to look like when you actually click the form. And don't forget that you can actually go and you can actually test the form out just to make sure that it's working okay. So here you are testing the email signature. Close this up. Now that's the actual link that will be used in your email signature. Okay, so let's generate the code. Now, the first one, as we mentioned before, is for use in emails, blogs, and on social media posts. This time we're going to be using the code that's in this box. This is the code for HTML email signatures or email newsletters. Now, the thing to remember is that this must be an HTML email. Okay, so there are some versions of Outlook, notably the 2007 version, that won't allow you to do HTML email anymore. So you're going to have to be careful which email client that you use in order to create your email that you're going to be sending out with the signatures. Okay, so if it's 2003, Outlook 2003, you're okay. If it's Outlook 2007, you may have to use something else. Now, I personally use Outlook 2007, so we're not going to do a demo in Outlook. We're actually going to do our demo in, let's see, Hotmail, okay, because Hotmail does allow you to do it. Okay, this is Hotmail, and what we want to do is show you exactly how to set up an email signature using Hotmail. It'll be the same in just about any other email client that will allow you to do HTML emails. Now, again, it's important that the email client allows you to do HTML editing. Okay, otherwise you won't be able to use this feature. Okay, so make sure that you are using some type of email client that will allow you to do it, and it'll be extremely simple. Okay, so now we've already copied the code that we needed. Now what we're going to do is go on over here to options, go into personal email signature. Okay, and this is where we put the email signature. But first, over here where it says rich text as the editor, we want to edit it in HTML. Okay, now what we do is, let's see, add a couple of words here. This is a test. Okay, and then what we want to do is paste in the code. Okay, so here's the code. Now we don't do anything to it, we don't touch it in any way, all right, but we show that this is a test. Okay, let me put a couple of spaces over here because I think it's not going to give us any space afterwards. All right, so this is a test. Let's see, click here. Click here to contact me. Okay, put a couple of spaces there and we save. Very simple. Okay, now what happens when we decide to send out an email? We click on new and bang, there is our email signature. So all people will have to do is click here in order to contact you in order to make it work. So what you do is just write your email as you normally would. Okay, so hi, I'm just wondering how the system works test. Okay, so I'm going to send it. Okay, now the next thing that I need to do is go into Gmail. Okay, here we go. Now here is the test that we sent out, and look, here's the link. Now all that has to happen is you just click here and up pops the form. Now this is an amazing way to be able to get information from people. Just ask them to click the form, put in their information, and then what will happen is you'll be able to contact them directly. The rest I don't need to show you because you know exactly how the form works, but the idea is to make sure that you do know that you can actually create outbound marketing and be able to use this system in outbound marketing, not just with email signatures, but also in using Twitter posts and so forth. Okay? Thanks again. Talk to you soon.